Hey, Stinky! Kitchen's closed. What you having? Listen, Sammy. I'm not a very good shot, but the Samaritan here uses really big bullets.
Sammael the Desolate One, Lord of the Shadows,
Son of Nergal, Hound of Resurrection.
See, I don't like that.
Hey guys, what's happening? Niyat here with Film and Comics Explained, and today we'll be exploring Sammael the Desolate One as featured in the outstanding Hellboy, directed by Guillermo del Toro. I already have a few videos on Hellboy covering Carl Cronin the Assassin, the Tooth Fairies featured in Hellboy 2, as well as one covering the origins and history of Hellboy himself, which I'll leave links to below, and I highly recommend that you guys check them out. With that being said, Sammael the Desolate One, also known as the Lord of Shadows, the Harbinger of Pestilence, the Seed of Destruction, and the Hound of Resurrection, was one of the main antagonists in the Hellboy film. While the film is mainly based off of Mike Mignola's outstanding Hellboy Seed of Destruction, like most of the creatures in both films, Sammael was actually an original creation of Del Toro, the King of Monsters. In the story devised for the film, the creature acts as a replacement for the frog monsters featured in Seed of Destruction, where said creatures were humans that mutated into grotesque amphibious forms by one of the Ogdru Hem, while Sammael was instead an infernal beast of unrevealed origins. Despite the changes, the character retains a subtle connection to the Ogdru Jihad. One of the epithets given to Sammael is Son of Nergal, the name of one of the gods of chaos, Nergal Jihad. Sammael is also referred to as the Seed of Destruction, which, as mentioned just before, is a title of the original comic arc on which the film is based upon. Sammael is in essence a hellhound that was preserved and sealed within salt crystals formed and gathered from the tears of 1,000 angels. In the film, the creature was brought forth into the world by Grigory Rasputin with the use of ancient incantations. Aside from the obvious superior strength and agility he possesses, Sammael also had incredible regenerative abilities, earning him the title of the Hound of Resurrection. This allowed him to dislocate his limbs to reach directions that most creatures could not, with any broken bones or sustained injuries inflicted on his body being regenerated back to its original form. Therefore, it was shown to be extremely difficult to fatally injure the creature, as it took explosions, electrocution, incineration, and otherwise extreme bodily damage such as being crushed for him to be killed. This was of course negated by Sammael's ability to split his essence into two, allowing him to be reborn and grow in number each time that he fell.
Open wide!
Sammael is a truly brutal, grotesque, bloodthirsty, and aggressive demon resurrected to wreak widespread destruction across the world, and to kill anyone that stood in his path. The demon is extremely temperamental, obstreperous, and belligerent as seen with his interactions with anyone he came across, including Hellboy, where his devil-may-care attitude was matched only by his appetite for destruction. Based on what we see in the film, Sammael was shown to possess strength equal to Hellboy, and as a quadruped, he was also able to attain great speeds while running, with agility far superior to most living creatures. The creature had a pronounced olfactory sense, and once he had caught the scent of his target, he would not give up until his task was completed. Sammael's clawed extremities also afforded him a pronounced ability to scale walls, with claws and physical strength that was sufficient enough to puncture steel plating. However, his most unique asset would have to be his long three-pronged tongue, which he used to latch onto and impregnate his victims with eggs. Each Sammael was capable of laying a cluster of eggs, specifically in dark and wet environments, as they were sensitive to heat and light. When one Sammael was killed, 2 of his eggs broke away and rapidly matured before transforming into twin clones of the monster. This process repeated itself every time one was killed, thereby allowing Sammael to multiply himself and grow in number. In the movie, it was implied that the only way to permanently destroy Sammael without causing him to be reborn is to destroy all the cluster of eggs along with any available clones of the creature in one fell swoop. Considering his essence had been magically bound with the tears of 1,000 angels, this was likely a religious precaution to prevent further immediate resurrections. Though it should be noted that as the demon was eternal, even if every physical remnant of the creature had been destroyed, there was actually no way to stop him from being resurrected from incantations in the future. I really love this film, along with Guillermo's entire body of work, as the man has a deep affinity for creatures, monsters, and things that go bump in the night. It's for this reason that I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get a trilogy prior to the reboot, which is set to be released next year, though I'm still excited to see more of Mike Mignola's artistic vision and world explored further. Well, that's all for today, folks. I'm curious to hear what you guys thought of Sammael and Hellboy in general, so please share your opinions and reflections in the comments below. A big thanks to all of you guys who requested we take a look at Sammael as featured in Hellboy. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click the notification icon to stay up to date on all my content, and if there's anything else you'd like to request, please don't hesitate to ask. As always, it's been a pleasure. Niyat here with Film Comics Explained. Thanks for stopping by.